we go, back in action.
Contest number 4, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the light welterweight division. Would you please welcome, making his entrance to the ring, a young man hailing from Trowbridge in Wiltshire, Danny Carr.
Bit of Barry White. I think Steve Wood's going to have it drawn into the contract. If any children are conceived tonight while listening to soul music, you've got to call your child the name of one of the boxers on tonight's show. Let the music play. Go on, Barry. Let the music play. There we go, Dan Carr tends to be interesting. Certainly very entertaining. No doubt he'll give me a dirty look at some point. He normally does during his fight.
And opposing him, a young undefeated boxer from Little Lever, Danny Watson.
Hashtag VIP Boxing Live. Get the tweets in, guys. Another classic coming up here.
That's that real live bunch from Cone, and I do mean the one. Here's a hit with them in mind.
Here we go. Shabba. Danny Watson from Little Lever making his way to the ring. Big thumbs up to Steve the Viking Foster. Shout out on the far side of the ring.
Pop it up a bit, please, Stephen. Thank you.
Here we go. Danny Watson, Dan Carr. 6 3-minute rounds. Light welterweight division. Looking forward to this fight.
Nowhere to hide. Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is 6 3-minute rounds of boxing in the light welterweight division. Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the black coloured shorts trimmed with silver. At the weighing he scaled 10 stone, 4 pounds, 2 ounces. Tonight is his 63rd professional contest. Hailing from Trowbridge, Wiltshire, here is Danny Carr.
Danny Carr.
And opposing him, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the multicoloured shorts. At the weighing he scaled 10 stone, 4 pounds. His excellent unblemished record reads this evening 7 contests, 7 wins. Here is the young undefeated boxer from Little Lever, Bolton, Danny the Phantom Watson. Timekeeper at the bell is Jamie Kirkpatrick from Preston. Referee in charge of the action, Alvin Finch from Manchester. 6 3-minute rounds.
Okay, you both know the rules. Defend yourselves at all times.
Danny
Obey my
Watson.
commands at all times. When I say break, stop punching, step back cleanly. I don't want to see any hitting behind the neck, no hitting behind the kidneys. Touch gloves. Good luck to both of you. Good luck.
Danny Watson, Danny Carr, 6'3s in the light welterweight division. Talented
Seconds
kid,
out,
Danny
round
Watson,
one.
Little Lever. The Phantom ticket seller, Dan Carr. Normally plays to the crowd a little bit. Get your money's worth. Certainly get entertainer. It's a cracking tattoo of a bird on Danny Watson's arm, on his right arm. If the cameraman's going to be able to zoom in on that during the fight. Nice body shot there, Danny Watson. On southpaw here now. Just letting his shots go. Hands down from Watson. Dan Carr putting his earmuffs on, not giving too much of an easy target. Nice right hand to the body again there. So as the key when the earmuffs go on. Got to work away to the body, bring the hands down, and you can go head hunting. Danny Watson's corner, Alex Matvienko again there. Frank Hopkins and young Jason Wood. Jason earning a bit of pocket money off Steve. I don't think he gets paid as much as Eddie does off Barry, but It's great to see these lad and dad acts in boxing. Dan Watson banging away here with Dan Carr. And then that right hand to the body, I think, certainly registered. Tough kid, Dan Carr. Not many stop him. And Watson there, just letting fast hands go. Carr thought about getting a little cheeky one. Also, just noticed again there, Danny Watson, he's also got another woman on the back of his left leg. I'm sure we'll get a close-up of some of these tattoos during the break there from our cameramen in action tonight. Watson banging away again there to the body. Some nice shots. Keep the tweets coming in, guys. Hashtag VIP Boxing Live. Who are you looking forward to seeing? Home fighters we've got coming up. Danny Watson in the ring now. We've got Steve Foster Jr. next in the ring. Then the talented Ricky Skelton. All action Chris Jenkinson. And then we've got my tip for the big time, Shane the Pain Singleton. I think he's going to join the big guys in Team VIP stable. Lovely shot there on the cameraman. Good work catching the action in the ring. Both guys had plenty of shots go then. Watson just had the better of the majority of those shots, trading. Going up to the end of the first round. Danny Watson's boxed well within himself. Dan Carr's let him. End of the first round there. Quite ironic what becomes of the broken heart it's playing as a young lady's walking around the ring. I'm sure we've all had that happen to us. Looking at some of the ugly mugs sat on some of the tables, they've definitely lost a few. Referee there, Alvin Finch. Alvin's an unusual name unless you're a chipmunk. Alvin, Simon and Theodore. I think that was the names of them. Chipmunks. Kids TV was definitely better years ago, don't care what anybody says. I used to have the gummy bears, the rag dolls. What kids got these days? Got Peppa Pig, Teletubbies, Tweenies. That dog does me head in the Tweenies, that Dougals. Absolutely drives me mental. Yeah, Dan Carr there. This is a little 360 for the fans, I did say. You can expect to be entertained with Dan Carr. Got told to break there, decided to still slap one in. I don't know if Dan Carr's had a bang to the head in between that round, certainly. It's come out acting a little bit bizarre there. Best let the referee know, they're both called Dan. Dan, you're holding, which one? I bet Dan wins. There we go. You can hear my song being sung, walking along singing a song. It's the Johnny Ryder song. John Ryder back in action, October the 11th. The O2 Arena in London, top of the bill, Anthony Joshua. And Danny Watson here just picking his shots, looking for the gaps, firing the straight shots in, turning them over, getting some hooks in. Dan Carr marching forward. Watson in the right trunks, blue trim. Dan Carr, black trunks, silver trim. Alvin Finch, the referee, wearing a nice pair of George trousers, £8 elasticated waist. Nice British Boxing Board of Control white shirt on. Standard black dicky boat. Again there, Watson, some nice shots going. Johnny Escott's tweeted in again. Seen Danny Watson fight in June, very good fighter, quick and powerful, and he's got a chin. I think he needed a chin that night, didn't he? Was that the fight? Well, there was one fight I watched Danny Watson in. Live from, at the time, I think it was called the Reebok. What is Macron? Can anyone tell me? Why is it called the Macron? Why is it not the Reebok anymore? Sure, it's got something to do with sponsorship, but I thought Reebok had a... How long's the Reebok Stadium been going then? Is it 25 years? I think it was 25 years. It was a 25 year. I'll tell you a little story about the Reebok Stadium. I'm a Liverpool fan. Really wanted to see Liverpool play. Bolton managed to get a ticket. At the time we had a goalkeeper called Sander Westerveld. Absolutely woeful. Let a Dean Holdsworth shot in from about 40 yards. Absolute nightmare. It's not been much better for the following years, to be honest with you, being a Liverpool fan. Obviously the odd night. Istanbul was certainly a good one. Other than that, been bloody hard work. Went to John Aldridge Sportsman's Dinner last night, Anfield. That was good. Seen Frank Bruno the week before. Dan Carr there landed a lovely little right hand. I thought Watson was going to touch down for a minute. Definitely rattled him, that right hand there. Alex Matvienko just needs to warm him up a little bit there. Natalie Singleton's tweeted in at NatBag2010. It's not a very glamorous name to give yourself, Natalie. Just like to wish my cousin Shane good luck tonight. Clint Grundy's tweeted in. Thanks for those words, Clint. Luckily it's only the boxers that get drug tested. I don't think commentators do. If they do, I might be buggered, mate. Only joking, I've only been on the water, mate. I'm undertaking Operation Cruiserweight, trying to get down into the Cruiserweight division. I'm calling out Johnny Nelson.
Corners 10 seconds.
Well, he does seem to be going after Mark Hook. I'm not saying he's avoiding me, but I'll leave that for you to decide.
Seconds out, round 3.
Johnny Escott there just confirming it was on the Haroon Khan bill here. Don't know what's wrong with Haroon Khan. Being told it's his shoulder injury why he's not boxing tonight. I'm just not too sure how much he wants it in this pro game. A little bit like Matthew Atton when he was there, when he was boxing at the same time as Ricky. It's got to be hard. You've got a professional, another member of the family. Dan Carr's here, come out here, he's looking to put it on him. A couple of them there might have just tickled the old family jewels. Dan Carr there, just holding the back of the head while he's letting the right hand go. Surprised the referee's not told him to stop that. Dan Watson there complaining to the referee. No, some commentators, they like to say they never like to see that. Heads coming close together at the end there. I still don't think this referee's realised they're both called Dan. Watch your head, Dan. You're holding Dan. Dan always reminds me of Alan Partridge. Dan! Dan! Never answered. Dan Carr there, just doing his little trademark, little wander off. Nice shot. And that probably more embarrassment than anything there for Danny Watson. Responds a nice left hand, nice shot. Nice right hand as well. Still waiting to get my hands on that book, The Journeymen. No, it features Robin Deakin. Johnny Greaves, I think, is on the front cover. There's some good action here in this round. End of the previous round, Dan Carr just landed a right hand and straight down the middle. Dan Carr, get another little telling off from the referee there. Billie Jean tweeted in. Macron are an Italian sportswear manufacturer. I know now, I've seen them, yeah, the cheap football kits. Play football on a Thursday night. Lads have, is it Sonetti? Not Sonetti, that was the gents' clothing. What was the other one? Carlotti? Or something like that, weren't it? They told Mizuno as well. I remember Mizuno as well. Cabrini, that was the name I was thinking of. Was it Cabrini? It sounds like a cheap wine, doesn't it? Cabrini, Lambrini. White Lightning. Two Dogs, Ooch. Nice shot there, Danny Watson again, the left hand, letting it go. Dan Carr pushing forward. The referee's starting to lose a little bit of patience here, to be honest with you, with Dan Carr. Lovely left hand to the body there from Danny Watson. Lovely shot. There we go. Just seen Dan Carr wink at his corner man as he's walking back. I think he's enjoying this. Here we go now. Young lady, just reminding us all what round it is. Anyone that's not been paying attention, it's round 4 coming up. I've got it 3-0 so far. It's got every round to Danny Watson. Just wandering round there, snowshoes on. And whenever I don't wear shoes and I'm wandering around the house, I always seem to bang my bloody toe on something. I used to always bang it on my mum's couch. She used to move it during the night. Coming from a night out, used to always wallop me toe. Kev Stafford tweeting in again. Does Mike Elvis the ring announcer do DVDs? He should be on X Factor.
Round 4.
I'll tell you a story about actually that Kev. He used to do a bit for Johnny Blower, Joey Blower even. I'm sure there is a Johnny Blower who he's done work for, but no, it was Joey Blower at the Merry England Bar in Blackpool. He used to have the old Elvis convention. He'd meet up there. Good action here so far. Danny Watson let both hands go to the body. Dan Carr putting the earmuffs on. I think Dan Carr's enjoying himself in there tonight. Nice right hand from Carr. Watson fires back some nice shots. Dan Carr put 15% interest on that one as well. Let that shot go. Good action here so far. It's been a good night of boxing so far. Get them tweets coming in, guys. Hashtag VIP Boxing Live. If you've got a question, got anything you want to say, anything you want shouting out, give us a tweet. Let us know. Lovely right hand again there from Dan Carr. He's lost every round, but he's landed some nice right hands. Heart and Soul. Live professional boxing from the Macron Stadium. There's Dan Carr again having a minute. I think Steve Wood could charge Dan Carr rent for having a little sit on them ropes at times. Dan Carr there, back behind the jab. It's nice to see. I don't think he uses his jab enough, Danny Watson, at times. Nice left hand to the body there. Danny Watson. Going to give away a VIP t-shirt, guys. Go on the website, vipbe.co.uk. Have a look at the t-shirts. Got a red one being modelled by Tommy Coyle, a blue one being modelled by Josh Warrington. If you predict the result of Shane Singleton and Steve Jevons, we'll pull one of the correct answers out at random. And we'll get you a t-shirt. You can DM me your details. So, a free VIP t-shirt. Tweet us in your prediction for the Shane Singleton, Steve Jevons fight, and I'll pick a winner and we'll get you a free t-shirt. Jake Bulger's just tweeted in. Absolutely gutted to be not making my debut tonight. What's happened there, Jake? I'm being asked by a lot of people why you've not made your debut tonight, mate. I know Mark Thompson's been pulled from the bill because of the perforated eardrum, but a lot of people asking why you've not boxing tonight, mate. Want to send me a direct message on Twitter? Let me know what's happened, mate. Or if you want to tell everybody, just tweet in, put hashtag VIP Boxing Live, and I'll let the people watching the show know, mate. Again there, Danny Watson ended the round. Another Watson round there. Looks a bit like Jake Bulger just tweeted a picture in, actually. If you have a look at Jake Bulger, looks a little bit like one of the mini Klitschko shows there with the tables ringside. Good work from the team, the production team there. Round 5 coming up. I'm always torn between wanting to see knockouts and wanting to see fights go the distance, so I can keep seeing these beautiful women every 3 minutes. Dan Carr there, just having a little joke in his corner. He's getting ready to argue with someone sat on one of the tables. Dan Carr really is one of my favourite boxers. Always entertaining.
Seconds out.
Just
round
watch Dan
5.
Carr in between rounds. Really interesting guy. Proper character. Referee there just said, "Don't run behind me," to Dan Carr. Had a little go game round the back of him there. Danny Watson, Dan Carr. 6 3-minute rounds. Light welterweight division. 5th round coming up. I've given every round so far to Danny Watson. Although Dan Carr has had his moments, particularly with the right hand, particularly at the end of the 2nd round. Get these tweets coming in, guys. Hashtag VIP Boxing Live. Being streamed to you live and free from VIP Promotions. Mr. Steve Wood. Steve Wood really is a jack of all trades. Liam Emworth's tweeted in, "It's not long now till Jevons feels the pain." Liam, how do you see the fight going? Tweet in your prediction, you might win a t-shirt, mate. Both guys out of range there a little bit. Fast hands there from Watson. Dan Carr just having a minute, getting his shots right. Watson lets his shots go to the body. Couple to the head, trading shots there. Nice work, both guys. Dan Carr having another moment there. A little argument with Frank Hopkins and Alex Matvienko in the corner. Jake Bulger, top man, he's tweeted in. His brain scan wasn't ready in time for the show. It's gutted, better say it than sorry. Spot on, mate. I'm sure we'll get you back out again soon, Jake. I'm sure Woody will get you on the October show, October the 18th. The Victoria Warehouse, it's a fantastic venue if you've never been. I do think some of the big boys will end up getting a show on in there. Steve Woody's there, Shane Singleton, top of the bill. It's the Matchroom Fight Pass show on October the 18th. Dan Carr again there, he's having a little minute. Dan Watson. Gonna sit on them ropes, mate, I'm gonna club you. That's what he's doing. Great stuff here, guys, on the ropes. Lovely right hand to the body. Dan Carr. Chatting away to somebody ringside. Dan Carr landed a nice little right hand there on his way out. Right jab. Johnny S gets tweeted in. He's watching this over the Groves undercard. Be proud, lads. Thanks for that, Johnny. That's great to hear, mate. There's a good friend of mine on the undercard, Ricky Boylan. He'll certainly be worth watching. The rest of it I wouldn't bother, mate. Stay with us. Live here on www.vipboxingtv. Heart and soul from the Macron Stadium in Bolton. Danny Watson, Dan Carr in the ring at the moment. Coming up for the last round. I can't repeat for you. Let's just say Dan Carr's just told me he's tired coming up for the last round. As Del Boy might say, he's just told me he's Donald Ducked. Last round coming up. Earned his money as ever as Dan Carr. Top man. At Kerry Michelle 89's tweeted in. Come on, Danny. Hashtag Watson's by me army. I don't think you've got anything to worry about. Kerry.
Go on,
Believe
10
me,
seconds.
I'm not too sure Dan Carr's going to get up here, you know. He's thinking about it. Oh, here we go. He is getting
Seconds
up.
out for the 6th and final round.
6th and final round. Good action, lads. Well done. Really enjoyed the fight. Always enjoyed Dan Carr's fights. Danny Watson learning his trade. Unbeaten fighter. Looking to stay busy this season. I'm sure Woody will get him out a few times. Natalie Singleton tweeted in again. There's only one Shane Singy. I'm not quite sure what one word I'd use to describe Shane Singleton's fans. Probably mental. Certainly know how to get an atmosphere going. Both guys letting the shots go. Dan Carr, Danny Watson. Winging away the shots there. Good action, guys. Well done. So Dan Carr's got a few more tricks up his sleeve before the round's out. Nice left hand there from Carr. Referee there, Alvin Finch, having another word. Dan Carr does himself a disservice at times how easy he avoids some of these shots. He's just slipped 5 jabs then. Keep the tweets coming in, guys. Hashtag VIP Boxing Live. Watson and Carr live from the Macron Stadium. We're in the White's Hotel. I stayed here when Jamie Moore had his testimonial dinner. Ricky Hatton was the guest speaker. Fantastic night. Personal favourite of mine, Jamie Moore. Not that you'd ever know it. I'll never shut up about him. And Dan Carr's doing the ref's head in here. Wouldn't let go of the rope then when they clinched. Good boxing there from Watson, good boxing. 1-2, in and out. Won't be a minute, guys. Car keys are sticking in through my cheap jeans. Just let me move them about a minute. There we go. Keep the tweets coming in, guys. VIP Boxing Live. Dougie P69's tweeted in. Danny the Phantom Watson does it again. Well done. Barring any last minute hiccups here. Carr again there looking for a right hand. Little haymaker to end the fight. I think Watson's going to take this 6 rounds to nil. I can see it being a whitewash. Shutout. 60-54 on my scorecard. Well done, Danny Watson. Boxed well there at times. Kept up a decent pace. Dan Carr. Well done, mate. Entertainer as ever. Just having a little minute here. Having a little breather. I think ringside doctor's just having a word with him there. I don't think Dan Carr wanted to give too much away. Here we go. Handing you over to Elvis, aka Michael Pass. Alvin Finch. Just handing his scorecard over. I've got it 60-54. But you know what? I'd like to give Dan Carr a round just for how well he entertained and how his interaction. Here we go, guys. Here's the result.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of light welterweight action, referee Alvin Finch has scored the contest 60 points to 54 points for your winner. Still undefeated now in 8 professional contests from Little Lever, Bolton, Danny Watson. Can you turn the microphone up a little bit, please, Stephen? For the next announcement, can you just turn it up a slight bit?